Okay, we just finished recording the podcast, but I forgot to say something very important. I got a rant.
Telling me we gotta cut it off, and he's like, I got a rant to do, a whole other rant.
So I went to do the ACT, and I see all these white folk, nice white folk, wholesome white folk. I don't hate them.
Men, women.
They're men and women. Well, I'm focusing on the women in this situation, and it's not even like.
Not even sexual?
Not even white women. I guess it's just the women that were there. It's like
females?
Just females.
Women in general?
Yes.
Girls?
So they were all wearing like these running shorts like up to your butt and all your legs are out, and they're all wearing flip flops.
But did they look good in them?
No, that's my problem. It's like 75% of them did not look good in them. Like they look like half my nightmare team.
I was joking.
Like they look like Eddie Curry running around with these running shoes on. Like
I was joking.
Like
but...
y'all. Like, in this situation, I think less is more. Like, the less skin you show, I think you would look a lot better. You just put some jeans on, just make, like...
Here's the thing. Do you think they look better or don't look worse?
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
I think
like, some people say I look good. Some people say I just don't look bad.
Well, it would be better because it wouldn't be worse, but they would look better if they just cover themselves up, put some nice clothes on. Maybe, but no one wants to see.
Some people do.
Your pale legs, your pale undefined legs. Some of them over there. They're.
You're a pig.
How am I a pig?
Because you are a pig. You're objectifying women.
I'm not objectifying.
We all do it too.
Objectifying women.
Which makes me wonder why you had this big thing about the objectification of women in games, but you were so confused.
I don't. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go back and check. I'm gonna go back and check on that pot. Because you're talking about showing skin, not showing skin.
How
some look good, some don't look good.
How's that objectifying them?
How's that not?
It's not. They're women. They're walking, talking, moving things like everyone else. They're people just like me.
Talking about their looks, not their personality.
Because this is not a rant on their personality. I don't know who they are. That doesn't matter. All right, that doesn't matter right now.
It does matter. Someone's going to make it matter. So it does matter.
So it doesn't matter why their legs are out if they have a good personality. I don't care about that. I don't have to look at your personality. That's my problem. I don't have to look at your nice personality.
You don't have to look at their legs either.
If you're walking in front of me, that's not a good thing.
Eyes up, soldier.
All right. Eyes up. You so terrible.
No, I mean that's just how you avoid looking at things that don't please you. You don't look at them.
I'm really telling you, like 9 out of 10 women at this place had these running shirts on, had flip flops.
Where'd you take it?
Huh? A Jesuit. That probably explains it.
It does. So,
it's all in like this rich white neighborhood. Alright, so anyway, like if there was a basic white girl starter pack, like the guy had the running shoes.
If you want to be a latte, here you go.
Like, they didn't even, like this running shorts and flip flops, they all had that on. And it was just unpleasant. Like, what? It's not so much they look bad in them, like, it's like they're wearing a uniform. Like, they're all wearing the same thing. Like, do they have like?
Because you gotta look good for your jazz.
There's literally like, is there literally a store that has like a white girl starter pack? Like they give you the flip flops with the running shoes with the oversized shirt.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Anyway, like, do men do this? Well, I guess most of them wearing basketball shorts. So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're only complaining because they are not pleasing to your eye.
No, that's not why.
You wouldn't be complaining if it were like, I don't know, whoever your dream crush is.
I would.
I know
that the only reason I know is because they're all wearing the same thing, and then I look closer. I'm like, man, why are we all wearing this now? This is like the opposite of like expressing your sexuality thing. Like the reason they're showing all this skin is because it's comfortable and it's hot outside. So I mean, I don't have a contention with that. I don't care about.
You sound like you do.
Well, I'm trying to explain myself. Can you stop? I don't have a problem with them expressing their sexuality, or like sometimes you just gotta dress nice. Like you're not only dressing for yourself. The only reason I bring it up in females is because it was only females doing this. Everyone else was.
What do you mean they're not dressing for themselves? Who should they dress for?
You're not only dressing for yourself. You're dressing for the people around you. Because if you're only dressing for yourself, why isn't everyone naked?
Because some people don't feel comfortable looking at themselves naked.
The only reason that they don't feel comfortable. The only reason that they don't feel comfortable looking at themselves naked is because society told them that's not okay to be naked, and
no, it's because
society told them that their body doesn't look good.
Depends. we got uncomfortable looking at each other naked because of sin, if you believe that story, that line of thought, which no fault if you do.
All
but
right.
if you... So, who should they dress for then?
You dress it for yourself and everyone else, and you dress for the temperature.
If you're dressing for everybody else... See, this is what a lot of people point out when they're talking about objectifying women and stuff like that. Let them dress for themselves. Dress how they want to dress. Don't tell them how to dress. This is the sexism part of life.
I'm not saying just for women. The women were my example because that's the women I saw. All right. I can also talk about the men there because they all dress terribly. Like they're wearing mama jeans and like in basketball shorts.
You don't know what mama jeans are.
They're very loose, like your mom's jeans. Like they
Very
don't
loose. Saggy jeans.
They don't. They're not sagging though. Like they don't fit. That's my point. They don't fit, and they're wearing. I'm such a what?
I said they're just jeans. I don't know what you're getting at.
Like there's skinny jeans. There's like loose fitting jeans that but they contort to your body. Like they're wearing somebody else's jeans. That's what it looks like.
I don't know why you're looking at white people's legs. Or anybody's legs.
I'm looking at other people dress because, personally...
Oh, because you're the fashion police, like RuPaul's Drag Race?
I'm not the fashion...
Do you watch RuPaul's Drag Race?
No.
Time? I wouldn't.
But I take that... Like, I look how... Like, how I used to dress and how I dress now. This is not an example, because I'm just dressing any type of way, because I'm dressing for myself today. Because 6 days out of the week, I'm dressing...
Dress for yourself all the time.
Well, yeah, but then you just... Alright, this is what I'm getting at. Society is built on compromise, right?
Sure.
If I get everything I want, everyone else won't get what they want, right? But
it depends.
Well, if I want all the money, you won't have any money, you won't get anything you want, right? That's what it boils down to in my eyes.
That's what you're... Yeah, I mean...
If I want to be...
In its barest form, sure. That's technically how we're going.
Well, that's how society's based on. It's based on compromise for the greater good, right?
Yeah.
So we can't go outside naked because whatever reason.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, you can, but you go to jail.
No.
Not a nude beach.
No, there are some cities where it's legal as long as you're not doing anything sexual.
Oh.
Like in New York, you can walk around topless.
Ooh. Well, we're moving to New York.
I am not.
Why?
Because too many people take advantage of that. That would not be fun.
Why would you want to have your shirt off in New York anyway? Isn't it like cold half the time?
No. How do you not know what temperature is?
Well, I don't live in New York, so I wouldn't know.
It's a moderate climate.
Well, yeah, because it's on the right next to the coast. So yeah, you're right.
Even in Minnesota, where it's landlocked, essentially, it's not cold all the time.
I said half the time.
It's not even cold half the time.
Well, because aren't you right next to the Great Lakes?
No, there's like a state in between us.
With the wind comes off the Great Lakes and then blows the
across
warmer.
Like a whole state? Sure.
I mean, the states are pretty small.
Yeah, I don't see your point though. It's still not cold half the time.
I was changing my point. Anyways, so my God, it's just so hard to talk to you sometimes.
Well, that's because I try to make.
Because this is not a controversial topic. You're trying to make it into something that's not. It's not a commentary.
Because you're saying it in a way that a lot of people can and will misconstrue it as sexist, objectifying of women.
The only reason
like that.
people misconstrue it that way is because they want to. They want just have some simple narrative.
It doesn't mean they're not going to do it.
Well, I'm not going to change what I'm trying to say. Okay, listen to this.
I'm not saying you should change what you're trying to say. I'm just saying people will misconstrue it.
Let's listen to his opinion. Shouldn't we dress in a way not only to be comfortable for ourselves, so other people could not, like, you cannot be an eyesore for other people? Don't you want to look at somebody and just not feel like, God, why are you here?
So what, homeless people?
No, I don't find homeless people an eyesore. Like, they need to be an eyesore because that's a problem.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is, I never look like homeless people are sadly some of the worst dressed, quote unquote.
Well, that makes sense because they're homeless.
Exactly, but I don't have a problem with them. So why would I have a problem with people that do have?
You don't have a problem with homeless people because they can't control that.
I don't have a problem with people that can control it because it's not fair to have. Even if it's a reasonable double standard, it's still a double standard.
I'm not having a double standard based on gender. I'm having a standard.
I didn't say anything about gender.
Well, what's the double standard then? What are you
holding people that can change it and people that can't change it to different standards.
To tell you the truth, I don't even think about homeless people. I don't really see them that often, so I don't.
How do you not see homeless people in New Orleans?
Why just black them out? I don't focus on homeless people.
Why you gotta black them out, huh? Why can't you white them out? Why can't you pink them out? Why can't you purple them out? Racist. That was a joke. People, that was a joke.
Anyways, let me breathe. Don't say anything.
No.
Just stop. All right, put a pin in it. So, what I'm saying is, you dress for yourself. Yes, you dress something that's comfortable. So, like, let's say it's 90 degrees outside. I'm gonna put some shorts on, maybe some jean shorts, because I like jean shorts.
Don't put shorts on.
All right, I'm just saying. It's a random person. I don't know how other people dress. I don't know. People like jorts, obviously. So maybe I'm John Cena. I wear jorts, and but I like to wear I don't like to wear a shirt because I'm John Cena. I got big muscles, so I like to walk around with my shirt off. But and it's hot outside. But I have to put, I guess, a tank top on because no one needs to see my nipples. I guess so. I'll put a shirt on. So I don't look jarring to anyone else. I look like a regular person with my shirt on. But I have my jorts on, so that's good for me. I'm comfortable. I have a light shirt on, a good pants, and I got shoes on for whatever. I don't, like, that's what I'm talking about. You dress comfortably for yourself, you look good for everyone else. And I'm not saying that should be a law or anything. I'm not saying, I think that's just a nice rule to have, is to not, like, I'm not saying wear a tux everywhere you go, just to look nice. But I'm saying look nice for other people, but look good for, like, feel good for yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying those women that I observed, a lot of those men, they're dressing for themselves a little too much. And I feel like, because I saw that in my life before I started dressing nice, I was dressing for myself and not for anyone else.
Dress how you want. Don't do it for them. Do it for you.
I'm saying that there's a both. If you want to have a higher likely to be,
you shouldn't be judging people for how they dress. It's like, oh, he's not dressed for me. Of course, he's not dressed for you. He doesn't know you. She don't know you. She's here taking an ACT.
What do you mean?
She's dressed comfortable. She's dressed how she wants to be dressed. Just let it happen. Let it go.
You're phrasing it in a way that is you're dressing for people a different way. Like if you, like, oh my god, you're just taking it in a totally different direction.
No, you're saying people should dress so they look good for other people, right?
Yes. So you look presentable. Yes.
That doesn't matter. Dress how you want to dress. And you, as that other person, shouldn't be saying dress good for other people. You shouldn't be judging them based on how they're dressed. You should just let it go.
Well, we shouldn't be judging people on a lot of things, and we are, because we're human beings and we're meant to judge, because being judicious is the reason why we're still alive today.
Yeah.
So,
but not about, we don't like, oh, that bear has brown fur. Brown fur is ugly fur. I wish it had black fur.
No, this is the example, because a person that dressed nice would be more attractive, and that person would be able to...
Hypothetically.
Well, yeah, hypothetically, in like a lot of cases, the way you present yourself is like half of the way. You're half of the way there to me.
They're taking the ACT. They're not trying to win you over in speed dating.
Well, yes, but I'm not.
This isn't America's Next Top Model.
I'm not talking about the ACT because these people dress like this all the time. I'm not. I'm just using that as an example. As an example, that's what I saw today at the ACT. And the only reason we don't see it at school is because the dress code is a lot stricter, so you have to wear like longer clothes, like down to your knees. So you wouldn't see that there. But I bet if you go, like, you see the people out of school, they're dressing like that. But like dressing in short shorts and like skimpy clothes, that's not bad per se. If you look good in it, that's different. Like if you look bad in it,
who's to say who looks good and who looks bad and what?
The way it's presented, you could like. I'm not saying like skinny fat type of thing. I'm just talking about the way you present yourself. I'm not. Oh my god, it's just a tip. This is not controversial. Just a tip. It's a tip.
If I can make it this controversial and I don't care, the people that do care are going to make this a lot worse for you.
But it's not. From what? From what aspect is this controversial? You go walk outside dressed like a rag, go dress like a hobo, and people will see you like a hobo.
And I don't care. And no one else should care how other people see
Well, how's that going for you, Sam?
Perfectly fine. I haven't been stabbed yet.
Well, no. Well, how many women find you attractive dressing like a hobo?
I don't know. Because I don't dress like a hobo. I throw on like jeans and a t-shirt. I dress simple. For me. I don't dress up thinking, hey, I'm going to impress that girl today. Hey, I'm going to, make people think I look not hobo.
Alright, well, if you want people to think that you're rich, you dress nice. You want people to think that you're handsome, you dress nice. I'm just saying, you dress the way you want to be.
I want people to think I'm handsome, but I don't, go to any lengths to do that. If they think I'm handsome, they think I'm handsome. They're going to do it regardless of how I'm dressed. they really like me for me, they'll like me regardless.
Thing is, people are whatever. It doesn't even matter because I said my point, and you're gonna drag it a million different ways, even though it is not controversial at all.
This needs to happen.
What?
You need to have your points contested.
Well, I don't see what's the contest here. Like, I'm giving you a tip, and your rebuttal is, well, I can dress the way I want.
Yeah.
Well, all right then.
My point is,
all right,
you shouldn't
can
be telling people how to do these things. That's what I'm contesting. Is that you're trying to make things sound a certain way, and I'm taking them a completely different way, like how things happen in the real world. Things get taken different ways.
So, tell me again, how do you take it then? I'm telling people, if you want to be represented a certain way, you dress a certain way. Alright?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that?
That's not what you've been saying, though. What you're saying is, you need to dress... What you've said, almost word for word, is you need to not look like an eyesore for other people.
Yes.
That's the point I have a problem with. It shouldn't matter how other people see you. You should dress how you want to dress. You do you.
Well,
as long as you're not hurting anybody.
You could do that.
Physically,
you could,
or mentally,
or
emotionally, or verbally. You're fine.
Most people, this is not going to be a problem with, because most people dress the way they want, and what they want coincides with what other people want, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying, you just
and you're calling out the people that don't. That doesn't apply to. You're calling out the people that dress how they want that isn't appealing to you or to society.
Alright then.
This could be its own video.
I mean, it could, but that's fine. Let me say it. Let me articulate it one more time.
Yeah,
So I want to
do that. You do that? Go.
Alright. So, what I think is that you need to dress a certain way. Like, you want to be comfortable, yes. So you could do that. You can also look good and look presentable. Maybe you don't need to have everything out. Maybe you need to put some more clothes on. Maybe you need to take less clothes off, or depending on how things are. I'm just saying, negotiate your situation with who you are. Because sometimes I compare it to, like, you wouldn't say certain things in mixed company, but you would say things like maybe with your black friends, maybe with your white friends, but you wouldn't say it like in front of a school. So take things in context. Like, you can dress however you want in your house, because that's the context that you live in. This is my house. I'm gonna do it my way. But when you go outside, this is not your world. It's for us. So I think you should just compromise between that, because that's what society is about. It's compromise. And if you have a problem with that, well, you could do just fine dressed the way you want without anyone else in mind, because you have a great personality and great everything else. That's all fine. I'm just saying, if you want to have a couple more sprinkles on your great personality, I bet you have all you people out there, because you're the greatest person who ever lived. That's just one more thing to add to yourself. If you want to make yourself that much more attractive, because the little things, they all add up. So, like, I'm just saying, this is an observation. It might be a little tip for all of you out there. Just have that in mind, because I feel like a lot of people don't. A lot of people are just dressing in, like, the free sweatshirts they get from the Marines or somewhere, from a college or whatever.
Okay. I'm still sticking with do what you want, as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Don't let society tell you how to dress. If Mark's over here telling you need to look better for somebody, and you don't want to, don't do it. Do what you want.
Well,
don't let anybody influence.
Don't let society tell you how to dress. Society's the one that's telling you to dress at all. So,
not really. Some people do it of their own volition. You think hermits just are naked all the time?
No.
Buddhist monks?
They're not, but that's what society, like, that's conditioned the whole world.
Well,
Buddhist monks, they live in cold places. Like, come on, they wear clothes for a reason.
Maybe some hermits. What I'm saying is, people that are pretty removed from society still feel the need to get dressed.
Well, yeah, because it's probably cold where they are. Like, we should never wear a piece of clothing unless it's raining here. It's never like most.
You want to see people's junk?
I don't want to see people's junk, because society conditioned me not to want to see people's junk. You can wear a loincloth. I'm just saying. Whatever.
I'm sticking with my point. You haven't changed my mind at all with your rewording.
How? Well, okay.
You're not.
There's a girl that there's a girl that you like, right? And
Alright,
you
sure.
looking like the nondescript white boy you do.
Yeah.
You wearing like a nondescript T-shirt and some khaki shorts. Like you're not gonna stand out in a crowd, but
That's life for me.
well, yeah, maybe she wear, I don't know, a nice light baby blue button up with some. I can still keep the khaki shorts because that's okay. But like you'll stand out of a crowd because you look like you're at school. You look nice and professional,
Yeah.
like kind of preppy, and people are like, man, look at him.
He looks like a douchebag.
He doesn't like a
Preppy.
douchebag. He doesn't like a douchebag. The way you carry yourself, the way you walk makes you like a douchebag. You will look like whoever you portray yourself to be in your walk and the way you talk, and people will see that because people pay attention to you. So as soon as you talk to somebody, like you could tell, what's that guy named Connor? The one that's like,
T?
yes.
Blondie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
How do you feel about him?
He's just I mean I don't really know him, but from my experiences with him, not just how he's dressed, but like how I've seen him like in the classroom and stuff, and what I've heard other people say, he's a bit too much like a piranha. He tries to get ahead, and he does things that I wouldn't do or wouldn't like done to me to do that.
Okay. Who's another person that really? I don't know. Well, I just think like this is not a thing to make you stand out. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to do this. Obviously, you don't. You don't have to do anything. I'm just saying it would help. I don't see like if you don't want to do that, go ahead. But sometimes you gotta make concessions if you want certain things. Like if you want to get noticed, that's an easy way to get noticed by dressing differently, more attractively.
Bright pink jumpsuit, neon pink jumpsuit.
Oh, now you're dressing like a fool now. Yeah, you're
But
just
it gets you noticed. You stand out from the crowd.
But that's
Now
not
it's common.
attractive. That's not attractive.
It might be for some people. Like I've been saying pretty much every other week, everyone has their kinks. Some people's kinks are they get turned on by neon pink jumpsuits.
Alright.
Some people just like the way that looks on some
If
people.
you're gonna bring up neon pink jumpsuit fetishes, I'm ending it then. This argument's over. It's done.
Okay. Let us know in the comments where you stand on this. Do you agree with me that like nothing really matters, just do what you want? Do you agree with Mark? Do you have your own opinion? Do you not care? Do you think we shouldn't have even uploaded this? Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Peace off.